Hey guys, Late Boy Scout here. Tonight I'm going to do a field review of the XD45 Tactical. I've been doing some shooting with this gun today, a little over 100 rounds. I'm very, very impressed with it. Compared it against the Glock 19 and also the Smith & Wesson M&P 9. Obviously this is a 45 caliber, those are both 9mm, so there's a big difference there. But I wanted to compare it for trigger, for sights, for ergonomics, and so forth, and you'll see that comparison in another video. Right now, I just want to talk specifically about the XD45 by Springfield and probably about the XD platform in general. Overall, I'm very impressed with this gun. Ergonomics are fantastic on it. The handle feels great. Good amount of texturing on the back, a little bit on the front, very Glock-like in the texturing that you receive there. A little bit of non-functional texturing here. Doesn't really do anything to improve grip. However, I have not had anything to complain about with this grip. It's perfectly fine. Yes, there's a safety on the back of that grip. Again, that has not gotten in my way, hasn't bothered me at all, have no problems with it whatsoever. It gives a little added safety to your handling of this gun, which has no external safety on it. So I don't see a problem with that. The trigger itself also has an inbuilt safety, that little blade right there. Okay, that's also kind of an internal safety, nothing really external. Let's talk about that XD trigger for a minute. It's got a nice crisp break, slight bit of over travel, and then the reset is a little further forward than a Glock. Not really much further forward, but the thing I don't like about it is that you actually got a little bit of take up after the reset, whereas with the Glock, I don't really feel, there's no real detectable take up. But it is what it is, and overall I don't have a lot to complain about. Sights on it are standard 3-dot. They work just fine if you do your part as the shooter. Here you see the grouping that I was able to achieve today from 7 yards with this 45 caliber long slide XD. Not a bad group at all. Pretty much one big hole there with a couple holes, you know, off to the side or down below. It's kind of one hole down there. Whatever the case. Outstanding accuracy, I would say. That's, you know, not counting those two below it, that's about 1.5 inches big hole, maybe 1 inch. Really good from 7 yards. Really impressed with this gun. There is a loaded chamber indicator right here above the slide as it connects with the barrel. That kind of goes up like that whenever there's a round in the chamber. It lets you know that there is one in there. Also, in the back, a little indicator to let you know that the gun is cocked, and that actually protrudes a little bit. You can feel it, it's tactile. A lot of folks will tell you that they won't use those forward serrations on the slide of this XD. I actually do use those from time to time to press check the gun. When you are doing some range work, you load the gun, right, with your magazine in, and then you ought to press check it by way of ejecting that magazine, checking it out, popping it back in, and then moving that slide backwards just enough to check the brass. Now again, on this particular gun, you may not need that because you do have that loaded chamber indicator, but if you still like to press check your gun just to be safe, it's nice to have some forward serrations to be able to do that with. The XD45 Tactical does have a little rail right there, which allows you to attach a light, laser, whatever you choose. Makes it a great option for home defense and for general tactical use. As a platform, the XD does have ambidextrous magazine releases. Okay, so it's good for righties or lefties, whichever way you choose to eject your magazine. It does not have, however, ambidextrous slide catches / releases. Just this one on the left-hand side for us right-handers. Takedown of the XD45 is very simple. First, eject your magazine. Make sure that your gun is clear, of course, which mine is. You then lock the slide back using your slide catch. You then use this takedown lever and rotate it up, like so. Let the slide go forward, pull the trigger, and the slide will release. There you are. At that point, it's very much like a Glock. You've got a spring, not quite captured. It comes out like so. Your barrel comes out, and you do all the cleaning you need to do. Reassembly is just the reverse of that. Take that spring, reinsert it. It's not completely captured, as I mentioned, so be careful. Lock it in right there. Get it back on the frame. Pretty simple. Then bring that to the rear. Then all you got to do is lock that back again. Bring that takedown lever back down, forward again, and you're ready to go. I've been a Glock guy for a while. This is a Glock 19 and 9mm. I still really like this gun. I don't expect to give it up anytime soon. However, my experience with this, the Springfield XD 45 Tactical, pretty much has me converted to this gun and to this platform as a very good option for self-defense, for home defense, for tactical use, whatever. I don't see any problems with it, and I've really enjoyed shooting it and reviewing it for you today in this field review. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm the Late Boy Scout, and we'll see you later.